Life gon' be life, okay. 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 Life gon' be life, okay.
We talking
Life,
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 we talking
life.
Season 7, you ready?
Yo, hey, welcome back. This is your boy Tony D from the Life Be Life and Network. Hey, we back up on the scene and we always in the building. But tonight, man, we got this exclusive tonight. So you done probably seen the rigmarole go back and forth on Facebook. You done seen everybody get in the uproar and everybody doing their thing. So you know what? I ain't even finna prolong y'all. Let me introduce on the stage the one and only Mr. Phoinix Keys. What's
What's
going on,
going
my boy?
on? What's happening? What's going on, you guys? How you doing? It's a pleasure to be here.
Man,
Yeah,
hey, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm all right, Chief. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
You
excited,
can simmer
honestly.
down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like to, ruffle a little bit of feathers. I'm honestly all about peace, love, light, positivity. Honestly, and that's why I make
Yeah,
the type of music I make. But I like to ruffle feathers. I'm not going,
all right,
here and
man.
there. You know.
Indeed, man. Well, without further ado, man, who is Phoenix Keys?
Um, entertainer, all around entertainer, singer, dancer, musician, writer, producer, um, art is me and I am art. And I know that we live in a time where everybody feels like, or they're it's trendy to be an artist or whatever. But I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, and I take it very seriously. I understand the spiritual side of it. I understand, uh, you know, um, just all parameters of it. Now, R&B is my main, genre, but I mean, I like to do a little rock. I like to do a little pop. I like, classical. When I'm playing piano or guitar or something like that. So,
Yeah.
I just love music. Is me. Music is life. You know.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I got two questions for you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm about to put up a picture.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Who's that?
That is my late grandfather, Walter Collier. He's actually the reason I started playing piano at 10 years old. My earliest recollections of him is watching his fingers. If you could see by his fingers, as he got older, he had real bad arthritis in his fingers. And my earliest recollections of him is watching him play the piano. I don't even remember what he was playing, but I remember him playing piano. The piano that they had in their house growing up, my grandparents. And I mean, from then on, I just always would kind of tinker with it when I would visit my grandparents and stuff like that. And eventually, he bought me my own keyboard.
Wow.
Yeah, the rest is history as far as my
Okay.
musicianship. Yeah.
Well, you know I can't do one without doing the other one, man. So let's talk about it.
So that one's this one. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is my late and great grandmother, Virginia Ann Halbert. That was my only living um, biological grandparent that I knew growing up on my father's side. So my father um was is an only child,
Mm,
via my grandmother. His
yeah.
father was a singer and from Chicago, a part of a very famous gospel group called the Northfleet Brothers. And my grandfather was kind of outside, and you know so he and my grandmother, kind of had a thing going on for a period of time. And my father was born, and then I'm sorry, he was born in 1961, and then I was born in 96. But she passed in 2022. So yeah, I mean, it's so many things that I wish I could ask her and talk to her about. And I
Yeah.
just yeah, but I miss her. Yeah.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna prolong it, man. I
Yeah,
I,
good.
I I showed them because I know for a fact just from following you, you gave homage to them a couple of weeks ago, and I
Yeah,
really feel like that this interview wouldn't be what it's supposed to be without
right.
even taking that trip back to memory lane real quick
Yeah.
to even see how you got started.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Phoenix, man, I know you do all these type of genres, man. What is your purpose for making the music that you make?
You know what? ever since I was a kid, I knew that I want to impact people, and that honestly is why I do music. That actually is honestly what fuels my personality as a whole, and has always kind of fueled me, is impacting people, seeing the joy that people get from doing this one thing that kind of unites and unifies us all. Is very powerful. You see that in people like Stevie Wonder. You see that in people like Michael Jackson and Prince, and all those guys that we hold, in such high regard. Whitney
Yeah.
Houston, Aretha Franklin, all these people that we, like I said, that we hold in such high esteem. Um, I've always just wanted to impact people, and I mean, you really see it. I see it with everybody, but I mean, I've impacted. I've seen like white kids run up to me, black, Indian, Hispanic. It just when you really have a specific reach, I mean, it really touches you, so yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into this single, man, because I know there was plenty of songs before it. It's gonna be
Mhm,
song afterwards. What makes
mhm.
company so special?
Okay. So I think in this era of music and just in life, I think society has lost its way. And what I mean by that is music is a frequency, is vibrations. So people usually what's the word I'm looking for? They usually marry music with sound, of course, but they don't understand that those sounds come from vibrations. Now, vibrations are is a frequency,
Hmm.
which means that the things that we put out can either be detrimental or it could be very powerful.
Absolutely.
Where we are in the music industry right now is a very crude, a very explicit, a very derogatory place. A lot of people went to that Usher and Chris Brown concert, and shout out to Usher and Chris Brown, two people that I hold in high regard as well.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people went to that concert and they praised it because of the talent level, but there were also a lot of people that spoke about how sexually explicit it was, and just how it was just over and just so overtly just too much. And I think that we need to get back to making music that just feels good to people, that
Hmm.
anybody can listen to, that you can play for your grandparents, you can play for your children, and you don't have to worry about covering their ears, or not have to worry about them listening to a certain part, or kind of clench up when you hear something coming
Yeah.
in the song. um we just need to get back to really understanding the power of music, and so that's what company is about. I always make sure that I amplify women in my music. You know what I mean? We've all had our bouts in relationships, but
Yeah.
the main point is, we need each other. So I just think that we need to get back to having that adoration for one another in the music, and so that's what company is about. Just good old fashioned music,
Yeah.
that uplifts.
Yeah.
So
And I want to make a quick clarification, man, just because because of how the day just went, So I really want to pick out something that you said, man, that maybe sometimes people can take out of context, because you can
yeah.
always have, your trick daddies, you can always have your
Hmm.
too shorts, you can always have, these
Yes.
type of artists out here.
Yes.
But me, so I'm
Yeah.
49, so I'm a little bit older, you
Okay.
can tell. But I remember the time, when I was 10, 11, um, growing up, backyard barbecues, family reunions, it was
Hmm.
certain music, that would come on, and everybody, whether it was the electric, I'm talking about the old school electric slide,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and other songs. And I feel what you're saying. And I said it to you myself, man. You're just trying to make music fun again.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Indeed.
Exactly.
So one last question, man, before we go ahead and kick this debut off,
Yeah.
man. So hey, I appreciate you choosing Life Be Life and Network, but I want to know what drew you to us, man, because this is a first of its kind with many more to follow, and I just want to make sure that we are continuing to do what we're supposed to be doing.
Um, I'm drawn to genuine people. Um, and before it was the whole network supporting me and showing love. And, it started off with you, Mr. Tony. So I just want to say thank you, for always showing love, always, giving, big ups and just supporting what it is that I do. So I mean, it seemed like it was only right to show that appreciation by wanting to stop here first. You know what I mean? Because I just appreciate people who are on the same level and just like-minded people. So yes,
Indeed.
sir.
And just so, before we run this, y'all, you see that QR code right up there on the right hand
Mhm.
corner of your screen. So even though company drops on Friday the 14th,
Friday.
unfortunately, I'll be recovering from a procedure. We'll talk
Mhm.
about that later because it ain't about me. So Phoenix has gave us the opportunity to actually blast this come Thursday morning on
Yes,
our
indeed.
app.
Yes,
So if you
indeed.
got the app, go ahead and download it now. Tell you what I'm gonna do for everybody who's seeing this right now early this Thursday morning. If you are downloading the app to listen to the music, I'm going to make the app free for that day.
It's gonna be
So that
awesome.
means that no matter how you download and how you get on, we're going to support this young man. Now Friday, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But
Oh yeah.
Thursday, we're gonna go ahead and put our full support behind Phoenix.
Thank you so much.
Indeed. All right, man. Hey, without further ado, I'm gonna pop this overlay up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Hey, look at it smooth with the elevator. That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh
y'all.
yeah.
Let's go ahead and get this cracking.
Yes,
You
sir.
ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm excited.
Keyz. Been loose. Maybe girl, I need a little more of your love. Ooh, I just can't get enough of you. Oh yeah, maybe you. Oh yeah, it's like sparks for every time that we vibing. Classic like you came from the 90s. Loving of you. Oh yeah, you. Put that dress on, you know the one I like. Tell me your friends, your mind, and I can't rush your affection. Take it time, cause everything's gonna be tonight. Baby, you know you're alright when you're with me. And girl, let's just take our time. Yeah. No one else in the world but you and me. You're in good company. You feeling it, I'm feeling you. On the same page, what we finna do? Ready for your love, wanna taste this. Been patient all day, don't keep me waiting. Your place and my place, where we wanna know. Serve you breakfast in bed when the sun is on. Love what you do to me, love what you do to me. This happens every single time. When I feel your body next to mine. Can't rush perfection, take your time. Cause everything's gonna be tonight. Baby, you know you're alright when you're with me. Now let's just take our time. Let's just take our time, baby. No one else in the world but you and me. Your company. Don't do, don't do, no, no. Don't do, don't do, no. Don't do, don't do, no, no. Baby, you're in good company. Don't do, don't do, no, no. Don't do, don't do, no. Don't do, don't do, no, no. Whoa. Things are made tonight. Oh, baby, you know you're alright when you're with me. Maybe let's just take our time. Let's just take our time. No one else in the world but you and me. You're in good company.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Yes, sir.
that is a whole vibe, man. I've been telling
Thank
you
you.
this for 2 weeks, man. Hey, that
Thank
is
you.
a nice little, hey, when you get to my age, that's a nice little
Yeah.
two-step,
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
So Phoenix, man, as we get ready to get up out of here today,
Mhm.
with the release of this project, and I know there's many more, Who would you like to give thanks to today?
My mother, my father, God. First off, I'm sorry, I should have started off with that one. God, my mother, my father, my grandfather. I mean, my first off, my family just as a whole. Ben Luke, big thank you to Ben Luke. You know, we've I think, and this is what another thing we're doing with this project too is we're showing the importance of artists having a producer, the artist producer team. You know, back in the day, you used to see, you know, artists and producers come up together. You know what I mean? You don't really see that anymore. But the producer was just as important as the artist was in coming up. You know, you can't speak on the Fresh Prince without speaking on DJ Jazzy Jeff. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know, and I know, you know, it's you know, it's DJ, but I mean, still, you know what I mean? You have to have partners coming up in this thing. And Ben Luke has been so instrumental in growing my artistry. And you know, because the reality is, I wrote and produced a lot of my stuff for a long time, but I didn't want to get caught up in that funk of when I, you know, doing it by yourself. You do it by yourself for so long, you know, you can get, you know, you can get kind of you know, you can get played out. You got to have fresh new sounds and stuff like that. So Ben Luke, thank you so much, brother. I can't wait to keep showing people everything that we have in store. I want to thank my daughter as well, Avia. Love you and I miss you. And yeah. And I want to thank you guys, Life Be Life and podcast, Mr. Tony D. I want to thank you as well. And I want to thank all the supporters out there who have been pushing this content and ready and excited for this song to come out. This is the time to take back the art of music in and of itself. So I'm excited.
Yes, sir. Hey, they talking about a hot girl summer. Hey, this song release is gonna mess around be a freaky fall up out here because I'm just trying to tell you.
We got songs, man. We got stuff coming out. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So,
all right. Well, look, y'all, in closing tonight, man, I got a special treat. I got clearance, so I ain't finna have nobody mad at me and going live about me on Facebook. As we get out here today, I really seen this video, and I'm gonna let you explain a little bit before I throw it up, man. But I seen this video, and as I was putting the studio together tonight, because I really feel like that it showcased your artistry.
Yes,
if you want to talk about it a little bit, and after you finish talking, man, we gonna go right into the playthrough.
Yeah. Wait, which is it? The
you got the guitar. I think you was in Forest Park.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that one is a single that we have coming out called First Kiss. Now, it's not going to be the immediate single after this one. We're actually going to wait, but we just it's funny because I'm taking the Michael Jackson approach with this music now. I want to get back into telling actual stories with the music videos and actually having substance and messaging and you know, different sceneries and stuff like that. So First Kiss was a track that Ben sent to me, and he had wrote it and produced it. And I mean, I loved it, the reference that he had sent me. And immediately, you know, I play guitar, so you know, I was like, oh man, we have to do this. And you know, I'm a fan of Suits, you know what I mean? So I kind of just had that vision to do it like that. I don't think that people are really understanding the depths of R&B anymore. You know what I mean? Like my idols are not only just the Michael Jacksons and the Stevie Wonders, but the Brian McKnights, the Joe Thomases, you know what I mean? Where you sit down with the guitar, the Donnell Joneses, you know what I mean? Like those guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, Al Green, you know what I mean? Those guys where it was musicianship meeting the singing. And so we just had to do it in this way. And I love salsa and I love Latin America. Actually, a lot of people don't know I grew up speaking Spanish because my mother's a Spanish teacher. So I grew up speaking Spanish pretty fluently. We don't speak it nearly as much as we used to, but yeah, so it's, you know, it's kind of ingrained in me. So when you sent me that song, I just had this idea already off rip. So yeah, so I'm excited.
Bet. Well, after this play, stay in the studio, man. After the show was over, and I'm gonna come back and have a few words with you. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Give it away. I don't wanna know about it. I wanna feel your body. I know you feel the same way. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. We don't need no script. Let's go off the rip. All we need is this. All we need is this.